Solarity, Episode 1, The Mission.
Jaime to dispatch. Is anyone there?
Captain Morrison, we hear you. What can we help you with?
One of my crew has gone rogue. A gun has been discharged multiple times. Someone or someones are likely dead. I don't know who the assailant is or who can be trusted, and I can't locate my second in command.
Are you armed?
I only have access to my knife. The armory's been locked by the perpetrator. I'm reaching out to inform you of our situation, but also to ensure our mission be fulfilled if we fail to come out of this alive. Though I'm confident I can resolve this situation, I determined it best to cover all my bases and secure the demise of Comet and all its known affiliates.
There's no need to think of the worst-case scenario.
This is the worst-case scenario. My crew is being slaughtered from the inside.
Of course. To counteract that, I can provide you with instructions to aid your survival.
You will provide me with instructions? With whom am I speaking to?
I'm only a dispatch operative, Captain. I don't have a rank you need to respect.
Then why should I listen to your orders?
We're coached in emergency communications. What I'm relaying to you is organization-wide information for situations exactly like these.
Seems like something we'd like to avoid entirely, not prepare for its inevitability.
I suppose it's a precaution. Your mission is our main priority, after all.
True enough. You may proceed.
The first thing we need to do is establish a mobile means of communication. Take the radio you're using with you. We won't need it for long, but for now, it's our only means of contact.
I wasn't planning on tossing it anytime soon.
Next, you'll need to retrieve a specialized spacesuit from the wardrobe section of the ship. Unlike the suit you're in now, these suits will allow zero-gravity maneuverability in the case that your ship is destroyed. Once you equip your suit, you can discard the radio. There's one built into all emergency equipment.
Why haven't we been using these suits the entire time?
They're more expensive. If you damage them in any way during your excursions, you would be shit out of luck.
Other than that, is there anything in these instructions I've been neglected to be informed of prior?
It's unlikely. These instructions are made to give structure to a hectic situation, yet you seem to be handling yourself quite well considerably, so I doubt there's anything you haven't thought of already.
Good to know.
Have you been able to determine the rogue's goal in attacking?
Not that I've been able to tell. It's possible he's a Comet spy.
Since he's been laying low for this long, I'd say that's basically confirmed. Who else would want to disrupt the mission?
In that case, we should prepare for an attempt to crash the ship.
Why do you think they'd want to do that?
The rogue is most likely targeting the R.E.Allistar's weak point. The mosquitoes are already highly volatile, but with the added shock of a crash, they're likely to explode.
If they remain deactivated, they shouldn't.
They sustain enough damage, it won't matter if they're deactivated or not. Oh shit. There's someone inside.
Can you see who it is?
It's too dark to tell. Logically speaking, it's only a 1 in 6 chance he's the rogue. I'm feeling confident about my chances. Don't move. Turn around slowly.
Captain?
Alex? Oh, thank God you're alive. What are you doing here?
Same thing as you. Getting the hell out of Dodge. Didn't you hear the gunshots?
I'm not here to escape, and neither are you. We're grabbing our specialized suits and searching for survivors.
At this point, the mission's over. We shouldn't endanger our lives when it's clear that if we stay any longer, we'll die.
The mission's only over when I say it is. And as my second in command, you are to accompany me until we can determine the whereabouts and status of our crew.
Captain, I gave up on the mission a long time ago. This is my cue to leave.
If you leave now, it would be in direct violation of your superior's orders.
You should know that I never cared about their orders.
You would leave your crew to die because you've lost interest?
Not interest. Hope. The chief has no clue how to run REA. We've been out here for months, and we haven't even reached the halfway point. I honestly don't know what we're doing here anymore.
Jaime, are you still there?
Who said that?
Here.
Hello?
Hello, Alex.
Dispatch, give us a moment. I can't speak for the chief. To be honest, I don't care for him either. I just needed to get out here. It was hard kissing his ass, but he chose us. And if you can't place your trust in the chief, rely on me. 'Cause out here, I'm in charge. And I know what I'm doing. So are you staying or not?
I don't want to live knowing I left them to die. But I still want to live.
Hey, I'll keep you alive. You're better off with me than going off alone. You have my word.
Fine. Fine. I believe you.
Come on, get suited. We don't have time to waste.
Were you always so persuasive?
Dispatch, we've been suited.
Please wait a moment while I transfer to your suit's radio channels. Feel free to get rid of the radio you were holding.
Whoa, sick. Why weren't we using these suits before?
Exactly my question. What's next on the instruction guide?
Scan your ID card on the leftmost wall to grant access to an escape craft. Like the Mosquitoes, these crafts are remotely piloted, which means there will be no pit stops. The journey will take 3 days from your current location.
3 days?
3 days and 4 hours to be exact.
It's a shame. I was hoping they bought a better model.
REA buying something good? Never.
Dispatch, what about food?
Food should be provided for up to 10 days in each escape craft. Since there are 2 of you, we recommend allocating these meals wisely.
Yeesh.
It's fine. We don't have to deal with that just yet. We'll scour the ship and look for stragglers, making sure to disarm them along the way. We can pick up some leftover food supplies too. Make the trip smoother sailing for the crew.
That's ill-advised. You should escape while you still can. I can contact a pilot to control your escape pod for maximum efficiency.
Shh. Do you hear that?
Get in a pod immediately.
Hide in a cabinet.
What are you gonna do with that? Stab him?
Not any different from shooting him, just a more hands-on approach.
Escape sequence initiated. 1 passenger aboard. Identification, Neil Gregory.
Oh, it's Neil.
We don't know if he's the rogue, Alex. Wait and watch his movements.
Closing hatch. Locating destination.
What's happening to him?
Malfunction.
Someone's closing the hatch
Error.
prematurely.
Error.
The pressure will
Error.
kill him.
Oh my god!
Testing. Is this thing on?
The rogue.
Hi everybody. I know we're in a bit of a panic right now, but I just wanted to inform you that while you're all stepping where you shit, I've managed to get control over the ship.
That sounds like Elias.
That being said, I have some new information I'd like you to be aware of. First off, call me an exterminator, because I'm going to get rid of your little pest problem. The maggot who runs this catastrophe is soon to be dead and rotting in the unlimited recesses of space.
Those are some big words. Wonder if you can live up to them.
Next, all personnel are no longer allowed to leave the premises. Any who attempt this escape will be neutralized. For example, a Mr. Gregory. For those of you wondering, he's most definitely dead. His torso has unfortunately taken leave from the rest of his body.
I think I'm gonna puke.
Last but not least, we are on a collision course, straight for the nearest asteroid belt. I will not be steering away. I will not be taking questions. And I will not be providing any more commentary on the matter at hand. That's all for now. Enjoy what's left of your sorry lives, and welcome to the R.E.Allistar 2.0. Ciao.
What do we do now?
Let's see. They won't pick up.
Maybe she's busy?
Maybe we shouldn't be relying on them anyway. We should avoid the control room for now. That's the only place the rogue would be able to broadcast from.
I agree. Even if we wanted to, it's not like we could confront him without any weapons. Any long-range ones, I mean.
That brings up another issue. The armory. We could try to unlock it, but if we were to do that, we'd have to get into the control room unnoticed and get out the same way. To my knowledge, none of us have that sort of agility. If we can avoid injury, it's best we avoid it. I have a better plan. Since we know where he is, that also means, unless we have another mole in our midst, that everyone not in the control room is our ally.
What if there's more than one spy?
Do you really think we would have made it this far if there was more than one spy? If there was another, we'd likely have fallen much earlier than this. And I'd like to think REA wouldn't fail in that department more than once.
Then let's do it. Let's get everyone together.
We'll regroup at my living quarters and head to the control room from there. If anything comes up, radio me and I'll come running. Sound good? Then let's get to it.
Why do they have to make machines so confusing? There's really no need for it. Maybe I shouldn't have killed Paige so prematurely. Hello?
Elias, I hear you've begun your assassination.
Hey, tell me something. Why did you guys put so many damn buttons on this thing?
That's a stupid question.
I much prefer my star cycle. Just rev her up and go. Easy as that. No buttons.
Enough about the buttons. You were supposed to have killed the captain first.
It's a work in progress. I'm trying to figure out how to work this thing. Then, boom! Job done.
Because you've revealed yourself, I have the captain radioing me for instructions. How am I supposed to explain that to my boss?
As I said, it's a work in progress. You guys waited this long already, what's a few extra hours? Plus, I've already got 2 out of 7 of the crew. What's 5 more in the grand scheme of things?
You've wasted your advantage. Now Jaime knows you're a threat. She can easily take you out.
Oh yeah, that kinda sucks. I intended to kill her first, but Paige was just much too tempting.
You had to kill the head of the snake. Now they can organize against you.
Yeah, I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Actually, let me just do this. There, that should close any open doors. Why don't the buttons have labels like the levers do? That'd make this whole thing so much easier.
I don't know. I didn't design the ship.
Well, maybe you should have. Let me ask you something. Why is it that you allowed this crew to embark in the first place? If you really didn't want this mission to succeed, you could have stopped it.
That's for me to know and none of your damn business.
You comet folk are so cryptic. Always avoiding questions. I mean, can't say I don't like it though. Oh, I think I got something. Oh yes, now we're cooking with gas. Full throttle.
Just make sure Jaime dies in the crash. She's a persistent one. I'll leave you to it for now.
Oh shit, that was sooner than I thought. There's no way you're prying open that door. It's heavy metal.
You were saying?
You have some explaining to do.
Hiya, Captain. Long time no see. I've been meaning to meet with you. Not with this many other people in the room, but this is convenient nonetheless.
Paige!
You bastard!
You really should have realised sooner. Yes, ma'am, I'll get to it, ma'am. God, that makes me want to puke.
Oh my god.
Clearly, that just ain't me. Now you all better back up, or I'm gonna play tic-tac-toe on one of your faces.
It's okay, everyone, back up. I can handle this. Tell me, Elias. What's your goal in doing this?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yeah, I would. Heck, you probably don't even know what you're doing right now.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah. No, I'm sure you do.
Why did you say it like that?
Say it like what?
Tell me, or I'm killing one of them.
No need for that. It was last Friday. Yeah, I remember you acting weird. I mean, I had thoughts about it at the time, but now I'm starting to make some conclusions. You were high, weren't you?
I was always high. It was the only way I could get through the day with you nitwits.
Where is she going with this?
Shush! She knows what she's doing.
Come to think of it, do you remember when we found the space oddities on board?
That was you? Oh my god, it's all coming together. You're probably doing this for drug money. You thought you could stow away on a ship to rob a crew full of criminals, and we wouldn't find out?
What? Now, that's not even close to what's happening here.
It just makes sense. The only reason you got through our vetting procedures is because you aren't affiliated with Comet at all. You're just a low-life addict.
Seriously? That's the conclusion you come to? You're an actual fucking idiot. They told me you were smart.
Who told you?
Comet, you idiot.
Great. That's all the confirmation I needed.
You fucking bitch.
'Tis I.
You tricked me.
Not hard to do when your mind's already melted by your addiction.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Try me.
Captain!
Let go of me.
Try to calm down, why don't you? Alex, get me some rope. Brian, Marc, hold him down. What are you waiting for? Get to it!
Right.
Now then, let's talk for real. How did you get this job? All REA personnel are vetted, yet you managed to slip through the cracks.
Isn't it possible your organization isn't as great as you think it is?
You have killed 2 of my crew members, both of whom I know were wholly dedicated to our cause. I'm sure Comet is aware of the concept of an eye for an eye.
Whoa, let's lighten up a little. No need for threats of violence here.
It's good to see I didn't humiliate all the bravado out of you. I should gut you like a fish. But my crew is here, and I'm not trying to ruin their image of me. Consider yourself lucky I've learned restraint.
I thought you guys pretended to be the good guys. That didn't sound very good to me.
In this world, there's no such thing as good and bad. And if there was, I wouldn't be good. And neither would you.
Rope's here.
Brian, Marc, tie him up and throw his ass in the supply closet. We'll be down to question him later. We have more pressing matters at hand.
I wasn't done with our conversation yet. Hey, I'm talking to you.
We're still in harm's way. Maria, I need you to steer the ship away from any and all asteroids.
Captain, we can't avoid the asteroids. We won't have time to steer clear of them.
Guess we're gonna have to go through them.
But that would be suicide.
What other choice do we have?
If I may interject, the escape pods? There are still 2 left, and we have... Oh. Well, we have 5 people.
Right. I would have to stay behind. Change of plans. Maria, Alex, get Brian and Marc. Leave Elias in the closet. Let him die in the crash. I want you to wait in emergency suits by the escape pods for my go-ahead.
But Captain...
We can't just leave you.
That's an order.
Don't make us do this. Please, there has to be some other way. You were a great captain.
Thank you, Maria. If only we were better funded, we wouldn't be in this mess.
I'll make sure they know that, Captain. I promise. I'll make sure it never happens again.
Get going. You have to tell the others.
Goodbye, Captain.
I'm not going.
It's an order, Alex.
I don't care. I'm staying.
You... Why would you?
I don't want to die. I really don't want to die, but I don't want you to die for my sake even more. I'm terrified, so I know you must be too. I can't leave you alone feeling like that. If I'm any consolation in your final hours, it would be an honor.
This is unexpected of you.
Yeah, well, sometimes people surprise you.
Danger approaching. Asteroid belt detected. All personnel, make your way to an escape pod immediately.
Here we go. Crew, it has been an honor working alongside you all. Our mission was a noble one, and our attempts will not be in vain. Get home safe. Captain Jaime, signing out for the last time.
That seemed like the go-ahead. Is Alex not coming?
Did you think you would?
Poor Captain. I wish it didn't have to be like this.
There was nothing we could do. You can't blame yourself, Maria. Would you do me the pleasure of riding with me?
You and Alex can't stop thinking with your dicks.
I would love to, Marc. We'll see you in 3 days, Brian. Be safe.
Yeah, whatever.
Danger! Engines are down. Gravity stabilizer is down. Oxygen generators are down. Food storage is down. Scanning ship for biological life. No life detected. Powering down.
You've been listening to Solarity, written and directed by Victoria Cherichetti. Intro music by Evan Nobler, starring
Victoria Cherichetti as Jaime.
Carlo Deniega as Alex.
Umifusion as Dispatch.
Chris Highwell as Elias.
Isabella Del Rio as Maria.
Rowan Farlow as Marc.
Cameron Raleigh as Brian.
and additional voices by
Vicky, Henness.